Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. It's Heidi Wilson. Just wanted to pop in real quick and give you a real estate market update to keep you in the know with everything that's happening here in Metro Detroit. So last month in Oakland County, our average sales price was $416,841, which is up about 1.5% from where we were at this same time last year. And that's really good news. It shows that right now our market here locally is holding very steady, and most of the markets across the country are seeing the same thing. We do have a few select markets that are seeing some decreases in pricing and a more of a major slowdown, but across the board, most markets are staying pretty steady, and heading into the spring market, that's a really good thing. As far as our days on market, so average days on market right now is at 39. That's actually up 7 days from where we were at the same time last year. And it is something to keep an eye on, because one of the indicators that we look at when we see if we are starting to shift is days on market. However, 39 days on market is still relatively low in comparison for a typical housing market. Anywhere, 30 to 60 days for a home to be on the market is not abnormal. So although it is higher than where we were at and we are starting to see it tick up, it's not something like a major area of concern right now, but we will continue to keep an eye on it to make sure that it doesn't continue to increase month over month. As far as months of inventory, so right now we're at 1.5 months of inventory for Oakland and Macomb County and 2.5 months in Wayne County. Those numbers are still very low and are indicators of a strong seller's market. Basically at 6 months of inventory, that's considered a balanced market. Anything over 6 months is considered a buyer's market. Anything under 6 months is considered a seller's market. So, we're still in a very strong seller's market. But what is important to note is that last year at the same time, we had a half month's worth of inventory across the board for all 3 counties. So we have definitely seen that increase, and that is something that we will be really keeping an eye on, because as months of inventory do creep up, it starts to put us closer to that balanced market. Do I think we're going to be in a buyer's market even like anytime this year? Probably not, based on like inventory counts and whatnot. However, it is important for us to keep an eye on that, because we may be headed more towards a balanced market by the end of this year. As far as number of homes sold, so in Oakland County, there were 784 homes sold last month. That is a number that we are watching pretty closely, because it was actually down 31% from this same time last year. So there was quite a large decrease in the actual number of homes sold year over year. And a lot of that has to do with sellers' reluctance to be putting the house on the market. Was, as interest rates went up, it changed a lot of things for buyers. So some of our move-up buyers maybe are staying put a little, for a little bit longer or whatnot, just because of affordability reasons. So the good news is that there are some great programs that are coming out to help make, and that are out to help make homes more affordable. And I will be talking about that in just a short minute. So what does all this mean? The reality is that we're actually in a very kind of weird, a little bit confusing market, and one that's very different than anything that we've seen before. And the reason is that typically when we start to see days on market go up and months of inventory go up, we also start to see prices decline. However, right now, because there still is just such a limited amount of inventory and there aren't enough solid quality homes on the market for the buyers that are looking to buy them, prices are remaining steady. And if the home is priced right for its condition, we are still seeing multiple offers and homes selling, within their first weekend. So it's definitely a great time to sell if you are looking to sell, but it is going to be really important to work with a real estate professional that's very knowledgeable of the data and the area, so that when you're pricing the home, you're sure that you're pricing it appropriately. When we're seeing some price decrease, reductions and whatnot on some listings, it's because they're starting out too high on the pricing. So it's really important to price the home appropriately and just right for the condition. And that is what is going to help to generate the additional interest, multiple offers, and better terms for the seller. As far as for buyers, we are starting to see a lot more seller concessions being negotiated on properties, and a lot of those seller concessions are going towards buy down programs, rate buy down programs for the buyer. These are excellent programs that help to keep the loan more affordable from a monthly payment standpoint, and they're also 30-year fixed conventional programs. So they're great programs. Definitely reach out to your mortgage professional to get more information about that. The other thing that is really exciting is that FHA is going to be reducing its mortgage insurance premium by 0.3 percentage points. In addition to that, the conventional rates have creeped up to closer to 7%. However, the FHA rates have been holding pretty steady in the mid sixes. So what we're actually seeing is that clients that may qualify for a conventional mortgage have actually decided that an FHA loan makes more sense for them from a affordability standpoint. And so it's definitely a great option to take a look at. All the changes with the mortgage insurance premium actually go into effect on March 20th. However, they're already being priced into the loans that buyers are getting now. So if you're looking to buy, it's a great time, and there are a lot of programs available to help with the affordability to make the dream of home ownership a reality. So if you've got any additional questions about any of these topics, or you just like to ask any real estate related questions, I'm happy to answer them. So feel free to reach out.